Hello everybody. So this is chapter 4. We are going to learn spam filters, naive Bayes wrangling. This comes under module 3. As you know all, the spam is a junk mail. So spam with respect to mail we are studying. So we have a different types of spam, but particularly in this chapter we are going to study spam with respect to the mail. We all know that spam, junk mails all. If anybody send a mail, suppose sometime will not get in the inbox, that time they say that you may have in the spam folder or a junk folder, check it please. So in that way, so this spam mails is that it is an unwanted bulk of messages sent by unknown person. The purpose of sending the spam mail is to make advertisement. So that is, spam is the use of electronic messaging system to send unsolicited or unwanted bulk messages, especially for advertisement. Okay. Spam is also called unsolicited commercial email, that is UCE. It involves sending messages by email to numerous recipients at the same time, that is bulk messages or mass mailing. Okay. One more thing, here it is growing exponentially since 1990, but now it is reducing. That growth of exponential growth of spam mails is little bit reduced. Coming to this suspiciously spam, how do we detect the mail is spam or not? So these are all suspiciously spam mails given by the author Rachel. So how he said that, how do we detect, on what basis we can detect the given mail is a spam or not? So he said that if the spam mail or a mail is a spam, it contains Viagra references, that is the one thing. And here second thing is the length of the mail, length of the subject of the mail is very large. That time also we can say it is a spam as per the author. And you have any excessive use of exclamation points or a punctuation symbols. And one more thing is that if there is a spelling mistakes in the mails, that time also we can say that these are all spam mails. These are the few ideas given by the Rachel in order to detect the spam. And types of spam, as I said, we are learning with respect to the email. So that is, first is email spam. Okay. And here next one we have a comment spam, that is probably captcha you can say. Instant messaging spam. So in Yahoo Messenger, these are all examples of Yahoo Messenger, unknown messenger sending through URL. And junk fax. We know that while printing hundreds of spam messages, we will get printing hundreds of spam messages to our machine. We can't delete them. So that is also a junk fax. Unsolicited text messages, that you can say that offers make me think I am luckiest girl alive. Such things are the examples of unsolicited text messages. And social networking spams, they are sent by your friend who clicks on a similar messages sent by their friend. So these are all different types of spam, but we are concentrating on email spam in this chapter. What is the purpose of sending the spam? The first thing is the advertisement, to make advertisement, and the second is multi-level marketing. Third, it may be giveaways, chain letters, vertical email, stock market advice. So these are all different types of the purpose of the spam. And we have a different types of spam filters. The spam filters are used to prevent the spam to get into the inbox, or to detect the given mail is spam or not. So we have a different types of filters in order to filter the spam based on different criteria. That is, header filters is what? It checks email headers to judge whether it is a spam or not. Language filters, it checks based on what? Email body language. Coming to content filters, it scans the text content of the emails. Next, permission filters based on challenge or a response system. So next, coming to white list or a black list filters. White list will accept only the emails from a list of good email addresses. Black emails will from the bad email addresses. Will block the emails from the bad email addresses. So next is we have a community filters. It works on principle of communal knowledge of a spam. These types of filters communicate with a central server. And coming to the last one, that is Bayesian filters. So this is very important with respect to our subject. That is, we are going to study in detail about the email spam filter using Bayesian classifier. That is, Bayesian classifiers are used to detect whether the given mail is spam or not, which uses Naive-Bayes classifiers. So what is the problem with spam? That is, spam as a problem. So spam requires computing resources. It consumes computing resources and time. This is two things, that is computing resources and time. And second thing is it reduces the effectiveness of the essential advertising. The advertising which is required or which is essential for us, that is, it reduces the effectiveness of the essential advertisement, that is legitimate advertising. And cost shifting, even the problem is fraud, identity theft, consumer perception, global implications. So one of the authors said that is John Vaughan. He said junk mail is not just annoying anymore, it is eating productivity. So it eats into a productivity and it also eating into a time. So that is what in total there is a loss in the productivity also, and it takes more time, that is time consuming. So this is the problem of the spam. And coming to spam filters. So spam filters properties. So what are the properties of the spam filter? That is how to detect the given mail is a spam or not. So we have a different types of spam filters, and the properties required for those filters is this one. Filter must prevent spam from entering into the inbox. That is, we need to avoid the spam mails into the inbox. They should not come into the inboxes. They should stay in the spam box only. And able to detect the spam without blocking harm. That is, we should able to detect, that filter should able to detect the given mail is a spam without blocking the ham. Ham means it is a non-spam mail. That is mail, required mail. Okay. So it maximizes the efficiency of the filter. And here one more property required for the spam filter is do not require any modification to existing email protocols. So we have a protocols for the emails that should not be modified in order to filter the spam. And easily incremental, that is spam evolve continuously and need to adapt to each user. So these are some properties of the spam filters. That is, once again I'll repeat, spam filter must prevent spam mail from entering into the inboxes, and they are able to detect the spam without blocking the actual mail, and it is not required to modify any existing email protocols, and easily incremental. So this is what the properties of the spam filters. Thank you very much.